Hello, 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 hello. Hey, thanks, Flora, man. I appreciate it. Just getting these streams set up. What am I testing? Yeah, I know you can't see me. I'm turning my camera on in a minute. I'm just sorting out my audio settings. Sometimes, for some reason, sometimes when I set up the audio, it doesn't come through straight away. It uses the wrong settings. By the way, guys, feel free to fire your questions in. I'll answer them in a second. Just making sure everything is all set up correctly. It just, you know how it is. Making sure you guys get in the best possible stream I can give you. It's clear. That's good then. For me, it came through a bit fussy, but I think it might just be the echo in here, maybe. Yeah, my sheet's still up. All right, guys. Hello, 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 hello. What's up, everybody? Cool. Far away questions. Just chat. Do whatever you want. I'm just here for half an hour until I get back to work. Went to McDonald's. Oh no. Yeah. Today I had a really healthy. Really healthy lunch. Yeah. It's Christmas, alright? I can do what the hell I want. Don't judge me. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Tyler Potts here. We're back again. I'm hyper, by the way, so feel free to fire anything. What languages do you know? English. That's it. No, yeah, obviously I know what you mean. I know PHP, Python, obviously JavaScript, HTML, CSS. They count as languages, right? They're markup language. Blah, 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 what have I said? C sharp, a little bit off C. No, I'm not even gonna say. I don't know C. I barely know. So I won't class it. What else do I know? Obviously, I know all the frameworks and stuff for JavaScript and stuff like that. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of languages. I think they're the main ones. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So yeah, you've got the main ones would be PHP, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, of course. A bit of Python. And a little bit of everything else. There's a little bit. Once you know one programming language, right, you can pretty much pick up any other programming language like that. Obviously, when you get to like stuff like C, that's where you're starting to learn real programming, sort of like the depths. A bit harder stuff, but you can still understand it from learning something like JavaScript. Are you competent with WordPress development? Of course I am, man. That's what I do in my day job. Not including my YouTube stuff, but for my day stuff, I am a WordPress developer pretty much. I'm a front-end web developer. I do everything, but we mainly do WordPress sites for clients. So yeah, that's it. Yo, what's up, Kara? What's up, Algorithm Academy? How's everyone doing? Why do you love JavaScript, but you do PHP for your work? I love JavaScript, right? Because I don't do it as much for my work. So imagine if you had to do something every single day, but not in a fun way. As a client is telling you, hey, Tyler, can you do this? No, that's terrible. Do this. No, I don't want it like that. Change it. Look, change it. It gets on your nerves real quick. Whereas I do JavaScript for fun in my spare time, like Vue.js and all that stuff in my spare time, which makes it more fun for me. That's why I love JavaScript. Whereas PHP, I do it every day. I'm good at it. I know everything about it now. I'm building whole class-based systems, object-oriented programming with it. You've got all the fun stuff, but when you do it as a job, it's like, I don't like it. Beer Maker is in the house. What's up, dude, man? I appreciate you popping by every stream, man. I like your presence. But yeah, guys, how is everybody doing today? Any questions? Fire them along. We're just going to be chilling. Just a little chill stream for half an hour until I got to get back to work. So just sip on my... Holla, how's it going? Hello, holla, hello. Hey, give us some ideas about UI design for React projects, mainly for mobile phones. That's a very broad question. What do you mean? I'm new here. Hey, I like that you're new here. Welcome your face to the Tyler Potts Show. It's not what it's called. What's up, man? I hope you enjoy your time here. I hope you're going to have fun and get involved in the community. That's what I'm saying. We have a Discord community down in the server. Anybody who wants to join it, there's Discord down there. We can also go over here. I'm just going to say Discordio. Yo, Nightbot, do your thing. Nightbot. 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 Hello, there you are. Nightbot came up. That took forever for me. It looked like it popped up for everyone else on my screen though. Nightbot, son of a. Yeah, feel free to join Discord, everyone. Sorry, where were we looking at? So UI design for React projects. I mean, that's such a broad question. I don't know if I can answer that. What am I answering? Can you give project ideas for React? Okay, so for React, what are good ones? A chat app. Definitely build a chat app. It's good. It learns you about direct communication and stuff. What else can you do? So you've got the chat app stuff. You can do a blog. It'd be good to make a blog, maybe with Next.js. If you could build a blog with Next.js, that'd be cool. Using APIs to create like a joke app or something. So like something like gets you create just a simple API that randomly sends you something, or find an API online that sends you something and just make an app based around the API. Because that'll get you used to API work. You want to kind of try and build some bigger things as well. Maybe even like an admin dashboard. I don't know what you would add in it. Just an admin dashboard for UI sort of learning purposes. Yeah, that's mainly that. I want to make a fitness app. Okay, so if you want UI ideas for a fitness app, have a look at James Smith Academy, right? James Smith Academy has a really good app you can download. I think it's on iOS and Play Store, or you can even go to the website and use the web app version of it. Which is it's literally just a really nice, smooth fitness app. You can also look at MyFitnessPal, who also do it. Look at those, take inspiration from those, and then come up with your own ideas to make it better. Have you got experience with Barber.js? No, I do not. Or can recommend that the best framework for Ajax, page load, and WordPress? No, I cannot. I've never used Ajax, page load, or any of that. I mean, I mainly just, if I want to do it, I write it myself in JavaScript. So if I want to make loading effects, animations, I don't use like jQuery or anything like that. I just build it in JavaScript so I can make the most performant version for what I need it to do. If I'm using someone else's framework, they had their own idea for it, which means it probably doesn't work as good as in my project as it did in saying what they wanted it for, if that makes sense. And need some UI tips. Okay, UI tips. Make sure you follow general trends. Like, don't get a hamburger menu and put it in the bottom right corner, because they're always in the top right or a top left side. So you don't want to put them randomly on the page. Make sure you're keeping every component based around standards, like UI components in there. Make sure you have good spacing. So if you're making an app, you've got, remember, 40 pixel spacing for every button. Links are hard to click. Little text links are hard to click. But whereas it's a lot easier to just have a big button to click with your finger. There's loads of different tips. I can't really fire them all at you right now, but yeah, there's UI tips for mobile is a big difference. Sir, how to make myself able to get job ready in Vue.js? Start building Vue.js projects, put them on GitHub, put them live if you have the ability to put them live, your own domain name and that, and then share that portfolio with everyone else. Build a portfolio based around Vue.js. Find jobs in your local area or even remote or whatever you want, and just start posting for it. You'll end up getting one. I'm learning English and I hope learn more with you. Hey, that's fine. If there's anything I say and you don't understand, you want me to explain it, let me know. I can try my hardest to explain it. I'm not very good at multi-language like communication. I don't speak any other language other than coding languages, machine language. But yeah, I can try my best. What are the songs that listen when programming normal? What songs do I listen to? Rap. I tend to listen to rap music, such as like Whit Lowry, what other rapper? I'm really into the Kid Laroi right now. His new album dropped and I was like, oh man, this is good. So yeah, Kid Laroi. There's loads of different songs I listen to, and sometimes I'll go into like rocky style music. You've got all the different stuff. And man, yeah. How many subscribers do you... Jesus, wait, the chat's going so fast. I'm sorry, I might miss some. Did you deal with real-time maps, real-time charts? If yes, can you suggest something useful? No. I haven't really dealt with them before. I've done, like, just standard maps, standard charts that pop up in thing, but I've never done real-time. I mean, real-time would be simple. If the database updates, you change them. It's literally the same as building a normal map, but you just got to make sure you're checking for changes. You check for change. Once it changes, you make sure you update the map. Right? That's what you can't ask for. I don't really know how to explain. I've never done it personally, so I don't know if there's anything, an additional layer, maybe security layers and stuff like that. But I'm sure there's stuff what I won't know about. How many subscribers do you need to have to quit your job? I mean, so you can do YouTube full time. I mean, I'd need to make the equivalent of what I currently make on YouTube from my job. Sorry. So it's not about how many subscribers I have. It's more about how much revenue I can make from other sources. YouTube will never be able to cover my salary. It doesn't matter how high YouTube gets, I doubt it will ever come close to how much I earn from my job. So it will need to be from other sources. So memberships, you can become a member on my channel, which would help the channel grow. Obviously, I haven't done many others, so I can get sponsorships and stuff like that. But to be honest, I love doing it. I'd love to turn it full time, but it's a possibility that may not happen. If I did, obviously you'd see more videos, you'd have more content daily, but it just depends on how it works and how it happens. I can't really give you exactly. Want to make a fitness app, UI design. Can you please tell me what blog is that means that I have a problem with? What are the pages and what are the stuff blogs that I should get in a bit? Sorry, I don't understand what you just said. That was a mouthful. Maybe write that cleaner. Nathan, what's up, dudes? Welcome back. Sorry, I'm really behind on the chat. You guys are firing it. What's up? Thank you so much, Tyler. You're welcome, man. What are the things I need to learn to master Vue.js? You want to learn about the emit functions. You want to learn about passing props around different areas. You want to learn about the directives. You need to master how to connect an API. You want to learn how it works. Try and learn how it works. And if you can learn how it works, you'll understand it a bit better. It's not a necessity, but if you really want to master it, you kind of need to learn how the engine works in the back end. You want to know how it manipulates a DOM. How is it reactive? Learn about that stuff, and that should help you learn about it. Where are you based, Tyler? I'm based in the UK, in a small little town. It's not very small. It's called Northampton. It used to be the capital of England, fun fact, but it's not anymore. London is. But yeah, that's where I live. If I want to create video or music player, where can I store them? What do you mean? Where can you store them? Where can you store the videos and the music, or where can you store the actual app? You'd pull it on a domain, I guess. Sorry, I don't know how to answer your question without more information, dude. Tell me what exactly it is you're trying to do. You help out a lot, Tyler. Hey, I hope I do. That's my whole aim. That's why I do these things. What can I use to start making apps? I really want to start making apps. React Native. If you know React, or even if you know web development, React Native is a great place to start to make actual mobile apps. It's hybrid. It makes it native. And it's just really easy to understand. And their tutorial on the React website is so good. It's actually awesome, dude. Don't forget to check that out, man. Given a problem, how do you analyze that problem? I mean, a complex flow, like a complex wizard or something like that. Yeah, I understand you. Okay, cool. So let's say I got a problem, right? Let's say the problem is there's a bug and we don't know where it's coming from. So I start backwards. What was the last thing added, for example? What's the last thing changed? Obviously, something's happened to cause this bug. So I need to backtrack, figure out where the bug originated from, and then I need to figure out why it originated. So let's say if I did a function in somewhere completely different, but it caused the bug somewhere else, right? So that's where you're looking at. You don't want to be looking directly where you think it is. Let's say there's a bug with your chat app, right? Your messages are appearing in the wrong place or something like that. Maybe it's not to do with what you're originally looking at. You want to step back, you want to look at the whole app, and you want to figure out what has changed recently to cause the bug. So you want to go in, you need to think in patterns. You need to think from one, next, second, third. You need to step it out. Make sure you check each segment. Think about the most common bugs that cause something, like a missing comma, or missing the dot with the comma. What's that called? It's a semicolon. Oh man, my brain. Yeah, you want the semicolon to be, you want to check for semicolon, you want to check for the standard stuff. Once you figured that out, once you figure where it's originated, you want to figure out why did this happen? Is it affecting it in a different way? Does it use a similar function? Is there a naming that's similar? Is JavaScript being JavaScript like an idiot it is sometimes? You just need to figure that out. It's step-by-step process. Break it down, break things up into little pieces, and then pull it back together. That's kind of how I try to debug things. Yo, if you guys forgot, go and like. Hey, Nathan, I see you plugging there. Don't forget to like the video, guys, or the stream. It helps out. Only 8 of you, and there's 12 people in here. Meh. What are the things that I need to know to get a job as a React.js developer, or like to be an expert like person? How do you get a job as a React developer? You need to build React project. Same as the few steps. You need to build a React project. You need to build multiple of them. You need to put them up on a portfolio. You need to show people this work you're doing. You got to show them how good you are. Maybe on Twitter, post about, say, hey, I just built this new awesome thing. Take a look at it. It's awesome. I built it in React. I'm a React developer looking for work. If you want to master it, you really need to dive deep or become an expert. You need to really dive deep into it, how it works, what are all the benefits from it. What is your favorite database? I like MongoDB, but also MySQL. I just like the old stuff. I'm old school sometimes, man. MySQL's good. Obviously, MongoDB's good, especially when you're using the MERN stack. But also, I really love Firebase. Firebase is so good. I love it at the minute as a surface, so it's really cool. So either one of those three. Hey, sassy man, how's it going? All right, Tyler, thank you. You're welcome. Can Vue do everything what React can do? Yes, and more. No, I don't know if it could do more. It pretty much do everything, but either way, they both built on JavaScript, so you can, whatever they can't do, you can fit in there. If they're built on JavaScript, you can build into it. Obviously, at that point, you might be careful because you might break some standard functionality, but if you understand JavaScript and how JavaScript works, you can pretty much do anything in Vue or React. It just depends. Hello, can you do? Hello, why did you stop developing game and change it to web development? So Fee, this channel used to be a web development channel from the start to finish. I never did game dev at all, and then I started doing some web games. And don't get me wrong, I've always loved gaming. I always loved making games. And I had a point in. Obviously, I got really bored of web development. I hit a wall. I got burnt out from web development. I was doing it every single day, and COVID happened, and I just burnt out. So I wanted to do something different. So I ended up swapping this channel, where I already had a channel for game dev. It's called Muddy Wolf. It's in the description. That channel was there before I started doing game dev on this channel. But then I swapped over to this channel because I had more subscribers than that. But it was a stupid thing to do because everyone's here for web development. It never came for game development. So I started building this web stuff and game stuff, and I was like, I can't really do it. And then I lost the laptop I used to make games. So I can no longer record and make games at the same time on Unity, so I can't do it anymore anyway, which then reminded me I actually want to do web development on this channel again. And then in my other channel, Muddy Wolf, in the description, I want to do game dev. So that's what I'm going to do in game dev, but I need to save up the money to be able to buy a new PC to be able to do it. How can I make a speech translator for using Vue.js? I mean, that's a hard question. I can't even do translation without an app. I mean, which API can I use? Can you give me some tips? I really enjoyed your content. Love from Nepal. I really want to help with this question, but I can't. I don't know how you can do that. I've never done it. I've never used any translate. I've only ever used Google Translate, and I don't know of any APIs. It's something I can look into in the future to do a tutorial on, but right now I can't really help you with that. I'm sorry. Mason said, what's the most challenging, most difficult part of web development or web app development? I guess debugging. Oh no, debugging is quite easy nowadays. The most challenging part is the clients, right? When you have a client spec and they don't understand web and they're giving you things they think you should be able to do, but they're not. It's the most difficult part, especially when you're freelance and you're trying to balance it and you want to keep the client happy, but you also want to just get the work done. When they're trying to throw extra, they think, oh yeah, can you just change this one little thing? And you're like, that's not a little thing. That's going to cost you an extra X amount of money. And they're like, oh, right, that's stupid. And they don't understand it. Clients are the most difficult part of web development. But if we're talking about the actual development side of things, I think it would be, I don't know, I don't find anything really that difficult. Debugging, I guess debugging is the other thing. Figuring out where the bug came from, trying to fix it. Once it's fixed, there you go. If I want to create a video or music player, where can I store them? Video and music. Cool. So it depends what you're using. For example, if you're using Node.js, you can store them on the file system. You store the songs, the videos on the file system, and then you call them and reference them. Or you could do, it depends what sort of one it is. If it's a standalone one, then you want to create your own repository for them. You create a resources area in your server where you call to get those resources down, or a CDN or something like that. But if you're doing a more non-traditional way, you could use YouTube, you could use Vimeo, you can store them on there and then pull them from there, or some other library of music. But personally, I would store them on the server and then use the API to get that location to then play it in an iframe or whatever you want to do. Also, what kind of architecture would you recommend for a site that can host multiple applications? Mason, I'm not sure. An application that can host multiple applications. It depends what applications. It's really hard to say such a broad thing. It depends. Is it going to be a bunch of music apps? Is it going to be a bunch of just standard web apps? Is it going to be actual apps, phone apps? It all depends on that, really. I can't really answer that question. Web dev versus mobile dev versus desktop dev versus game dev versus AI, your personal choice. Game dev, I enjoy it most. It's something fun and it's playing games. Come on, who doesn't like games? But if you're talking about for a career and actually to make money, you're probably looking better off at software engineering, web development, stuff like that. Game dev is great if you can hit it off. but sometimes it's quite difficult to do that. So, meh. Muddy Wolf Games, yes. Hi, Tyler. Would you prefer having a one-page portfolio site or a multi-page? One page, depending on how much information you actually have. If you don't want to put loads in, I'm going to do a one-pager. I don't want to put loads in. I can show off my stuff from my YouTube channel. I can show off how, I know I've got how good I am at what I do on different platforms. People can see that already, so I just need to make sure that stuff is being pulled into people's view. So for my portfolio, for example, I'm going to create a single page, and I'm going to have a few different projects of my top projects I've done, but then I'm also going to have my YouTube stuff. I'm going to show, look, hey, I do this. You can see how I code and what I code like and how I think I do here. But then again, you can also blah blah blah. You can also just get those projects and build a project and show them. I can show them my GitHub. They can see all my, I have over 100 repositories in GitHub. They can check through all my code, see what's good, what's not. There's different things I can show them. But if you're building a portfolio with a lot of project, you might want a whole page dedicated to your projects. So you could have a projects page. You could have all your information about you on one page, and then you can have a link off to your projects. You can have a link off to other things. If it's a portfolio you're going to be sending to people, they don't want to click around as much. Just think about it. If you're a person looking for someone to hire, you just want to see that one page. You just want to click it. You want to see the stuff all on one page. You don't want to have to click on different pages. So I recommend doing one page if you're looking to send this off to employers. If you're looking off to win clients, however, you might want multiple pages, It all depends. Do you have a car, and what is it? I do have a car. It's a Hyundai i20 2018. I brought it brand new 2 years ago, and I hate it. I want to buy another one already. Do you have a house? I do. Or do you live in an apartment? I have a house. Do you live alone? No, I live with my family. I have a wife and kids. What is your not favourite programming language? Oh, good question. How can I annoy Aaron the most? To annoy Aaron, I could say PHP. Aaron, are you here? Aaron's my colleague. He loves PHP, so I like to throw some conflict in there. But what else is there? So what is my worst favourite programming language? There is one, I know there is. There's something I've tried before and I hated it. Can I say Angular? No, I actually like Angular recently. Oh no, what is wrong with me? I don't know. I don't really hate any. There's nothing I really... Oh, CSS though. CSS grinds my gear. When it works, but when it doesn't, it's like, why don't you work? Why? You know how I get? I don't know. I don't really have one I hate. There's not... What is your most not favorite? Yeah, you did say not favorite. I'm going to throw a random one out there. C. C. I've never really used it, but C. Oh, .NET. I don't like .NET. Thanks, Tyler. My dream is having 500 projects in my GitHub. That's impressive. Awesome, thanks. What is your thoughts about Google Down? Oh, I have a Google phone. Imagine what it was like for me. I was in pain, agony. No, to be fair, my phone was fine. My YouTube channel lost a couple of, obviously, hours. It wasn't major, off just views and whatever else was down. Obviously, people couldn't see my stuff. People couldn't go to my stuff. So it affected me more in a work way than anything else. But otherwise, I don't know. It's what it is. Everyone goes down. They're a big company, so everyone had eyes on and knew it was thingy. And it's kind of bad for a big company to go down. But at the same time, it happens to everyone. You can't prevent it. There's not a 100% chance of it not happening. When your CSS is right, but it doesn't work. Yeah, I know. That's what annoys me. Freaking cache. It's always the cache. Manu, how was you work in a day? How many hours do I work in a day? I think that's what you're trying to say. Joe Manu. Who's Joe Manu? How many hours do you work in a day? I work stupid amounts of hours in a day because I do YouTube on the side, and I do obviously I work for freelance projects. I work on a business. I work 9 to 5:30 in a day, right? Then after work I then go and work again on freelance projects. I work on other stuff. I work on my YouTube channel. I try and do everything I can in between and all around. So I probably get about 2-3 hours of personal time a day, maybe an hour sometimes. I don't know. Just depends. What is the hardest programming language that you have tried? Good question. What is the hardest programming language I have tried? When I first started, I found JavaScript the hardest because it was the first language I tried to properly learn. Obviously, HTML and CSS is easy to pick up. That's fine. But JavaScript was really hard when I first started learning it, but once I learned it, everything else was just easy. So like PHP, I understood it quite straight away. C#, I mean, it's JavaScript with strict. I started picking them up all really easily, and it just become natural to me. So I'd say JavaScript was the hardest, but only because it was the first one I kind of learned properly. Hello, hey pro of the noobs, welcome your face. Talk about Rust and WebAssembly. I can't. I've never used Rust or WebAssembly. Basanta Ray, give some project ideas for web dev. I am learning Laravel as backend and Vue.js as my front end. I learned so much about Vue.js from your channel. Thanks for all your content. Okay, some project ideas. So as I said before, do a blog. Always do blogs. Blogs are good. Loads of people want blogs. Build a little blog, mini blog. I mean, WordPress and that's all great for blogs and stuff, but if you build your own, at least you understand how it works and how you can build your own. It's not necessarily something you should do. You should probably use like WordPress something if it's something basic, or even like enough a framework to build a blog. But obviously, bearing in mind you're doing this to learn, you want to learn and you want to show people you can build stuff. So there you go. You've got this. Then you kind of want to use. You kind of want to build, maybe some sort of chat app, some sort of messaging app. With real-time interactions. You want to build something based on an API. So you want to build maybe some sort of API puller, something that pulls an API information. You do random generation or something and pull stuff through. Thanks for all your content. Oh, yes, I already that one, sorry. But yeah, you just want, there's a few different projects you can build, but they're the main three ones I'd say. You need to just get a dip and dive into a bit of everything. What's your time zone? I am in the UK, so GMT plus 0. It's literally GMT 0. It's the birthplace of all time. What do you think I should focus on when looking for a job? What do you mean, programming language, or I don't know what you mean. What you should focus on is learning. You should be learning. You should be putting out projects. If you have a particular skill, you want to make sure you're showing off that skill. These are the skills I have. This is what you want to hire me for. You don't want to lie. You don't want to lie at all. You lie, you get yourself in a hole, and you're not going to be able to do it, and then you're going to get yourself in a bad place. Oh, God, I'm trouble breathing right now. But yeah, you want to push yourself. You want to make sure you're focusing on one area, different areas, and showing off how you can do it. So yeah, that's kind of what you want to do there. Caching seems like a very tricky part of web dev. I hate it. Can you comment on this, please? Caching is, but at the same time, it's really simple to clear. You got server-side caching, and you've got, obviously, browser-side caching. Browser-side caching is really easy. You just clear it. If it's server-side, however, as long as you have control of that server, you can go and clear it. You just go into it, you find where it's saved, and you delete it. If you need something new, of course, it is really good. Don't get me wrong, caching is good for speeding up websites, especially if you don't change it much. But when you change it often, it makes it a lot harder to work as a development. Development processes, you want to turn caching off. When you go live, you want to turn caching on. See, it's kind of, that's all there is to it. It's not that complicated, but it's just annoying. Sometimes you're developing and you've got to work on a live environment and you're like, yep, this is painful. It's caching everywhere. And then you put something like, oh, you worked on development, it worked fine. You pull it on dev and you're like, it's not there. Why is it not working? And then you figure out, oh, it's cache. What is the time there? It's currently 1:45. I'm going to be going in 5-10 minutes because I got to get back to work. What do you think I should focus on? I know JS, C#, Node.js. Cool. So then make sure people know that. Make sure you're saying, hey, this is what I'm good at. This is what I'm bad at. This is what I can do. Boom. Thank you so much. You are so welcome. Have you used Superbase? No, I have not. I don't know what that is, but I could learn it if it's something useful for other people. Hey, do you have any tips for junior front-end devs? I have no professional experience. I can't get a job, and I feel like I'm doing everything correctly. See, you might, but that's the thing. Some people, I can't speak from experience. I feel bad because everyone asks me, I can't get a job, but it's really hard. And I'm like, I got it in my first one. Like, the first one I applied for, I got. But it's because I've been learning for a long time. But even saying that, I see success stories all the time. They've applied for hundreds of jobs, but the 101st job they got it because they just kept being persistent. They show off everyone. They say, you just got to show your skills. Show people what you can do. Build stuff. Show them you can build stuff. Apply for different jobs. You got to make sure you're confident. You got to show off your confidence. If you show them you're not that confident or you're a bit iffy, you're going to lose. You want to make sure you're being on top of everything, right? You got to seriously be like, hey, I can do this. I can do this. Sorry, someone just talked to me about the new Mandalorian episode. I'm not talking about it right now. Anyone spoil it, you're getting banned instantly. Basically, right, you just want to, I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, you just want to make sure you're confident, you're putting yourself out there, you're showing off all your work, and in time, someone will hire you. The best tips is that you just got to make sure you keep building, keep that passion alive. Thank you so much, Tyler. I can't thank you enough. When I was starting React, I was like, what? And then now it's like, thanks again. You're welcome. Thank you, bro. Love your content. Hey, I love you guys being here. You forgot to answer my question. Dude, sorry. The chat is going so quickly. Any recommendations about how to keep myself motivated every day for coding learning? If you lose motivation, you probably might not be cut out for it. In terms of, if you really want it, you've got to really put in work. Sometimes you will lose motivation, but you've just got to push past that, right? You basically really need to just be like, hey, this is what I want. If you see something you want, you've got to go for it. You've got to make sure you're motivated. I listen to motivational speeches. That helps me. And then I think about how much I can progress on YouTube. Look at other people's success stories. Look at how everyone else motivates themselves. In all honesty, you just got to put your mindset in someone else. You got to put, hey, this is where I want to be in 10 years. I want to see with myself this. And that's what I need to do to get there. And put yourself in those steps. And boom, there you'll be there. If you can see where you want to go, you'll get there. As long as you follow every step you need to go. Please look into Superbase. It's a Firebase alternative. I like Firebase though. I'll look into it, but as long as it's free, because Firebase is awesome, and I already pay for that, so I don't really want to go for a Superbase. Open source contribution or internship? Internship. You're more likely to get a job after an internship than doing open source, but open source is still awesome. Do that as well. Do them both at the same time. You can do both. It's free and open source. Use SQL instead of no SQL. Oh, see, I like no SQL. Oh, you're not selling me, Tan. But no, I'll look into it. I might like it. I'll look into it. I'll see what it's about. There's a lot of comments, so it's hard to... Oh, yeah, thanks, man. Bye-bye. See you later, Samar. Thanks for coming by. Do you play games, Tyler? Do you have a PS5 or an Xbox X or XS? I don't have a PS5. I'd love one. I have PS4, but I do play games. I normally play Minecraft. It's the only game I have what I can run right now on this PC because... life hates me, and my PC died a long time ago. Rest in peace. But yeah, no, I do play games. I like games. I like games. I like games. They're fun. Yes. Answer that question is yes. Do you do with your hair? It looks somehow awesome. How do you do it? I just flop it. I just let it flop. It just sits, man. I just let it sit. I don't do anything with my hair. I wake up like this. I wash it like... I don't wash it with soap every day. I only wash it... I'll wash it with water and stuff, but soap like maybe twice a week max. By soap I mean like shampoo and condition it, because else it just starts falling out all the time, which is nice. But yeah, I got my hair. Got a lot of hair. Not going bald anytime soon, hopefully. Touch wood. I've got some projects on my portfolio and stuff, but it's just not... So I have to keep checking time, but it's just not working out. Do you have time to check my portfolio right now? Dude, I wish I did, but I've got to get back to work after this stream. Catch me on Twitter. Share your stuff on Twitter. Message me on Twitter, and I might be able to respond, but I do get a lot of messages and a lot of notifications, dude. I want to help. What is it? Project portfolio. I got some projects on my portfolio and stuff, but it's just... Okay, join my Discord server, right? If you want me to review it, join my Discord server. It's in the description. There's a messages for Tyler section. As Tyler Part says, a chat just with Tyler. Message me in there. Say, hey, Tyler, can you check out my portfolio? And I'll have a look as soon as I've got time, man. I promise. Programming. Do you need a degree to apply to web development? No, I mean, I've never shown anyone any of my qualifications ever. Even for jobs which weren't web development. I've never shown a single degree. I have a degree in IT. I don't have a degree in like computer science or anything like that, but I have all GCSEs and stuff like that. I have A's, I have B's. No one's ever looked at them. Waste of time. Wasted my bloody time. But no, yeah, no, I've never ever been asked. I've never ever been asked. Maybe I'm just looking at the wrong places. Yes, I see tour video of S for Appy. Hector, I don't know what that is, but good job, person. Ranagoody said, I would love if you make a Superbase tutorial. Everyone wants Superbase. Fine, I'll look into Superbase, you guys. Are you into hentai things? Robert, you come around here, right? And you throw in the weirdest stuff. No, I'm not. I like anime. I don't like hentai. Ranagoody, can you make setup tour or something? Oh, can I make a setup tour? Ta-da! I can, but it's very boring. It's just my laptop on a desk and then keyboard, mouse, and a mic. And a headset. And a sheet hanging from the wall I pinned to the wall with screws the other day, or nails. Just to stop the echo. When I do this whole room up and I get my LEDs in here and everything, I'll do a proper tour. Why are you so awesome, boy? Because I am. I am awesome, and anyone who isn't subscribed should subscribe to me because I am awesome. Thank you. That's not modest of me at all. But join. I want join the. What's the Potsy team called? Are we Potsy gang? What are we? We got a name, guys. What's our name? Pots. Potsy crew? Nah, it's crap. Potsy gang? Sounds weird. I don't know. We got a name somewhere. It'll come. Come in time. Potsy gang. Potty gang. No, not Potty gang. Potsy. Potsy. P-S-T-T-P-O-T-T-S-Y. The Potsters. I mean, that's not a bad one. What are the countries that you have visited? The United Kingdom. Scotland. And the United Kingdom. I think I went to Spain when I was a kid, but I don't remember. I've never left the UK, really. Poor me. I want to. I just don't have time or the money to do so. Why is my Create React app native installing JavaScript dependencies for so long? Node modules, man. Node fucking modules is the deepest stuff. Sorry for swearing. I try not to in these videos, but it's the deepest crevice in the world, universe. Yeah. I am new to coding. What is the best API I can use for React.js? Wait, what? An API can be anything. I can't really say what's the best API can I use for React.js. I can't really answer. That's not. Every API has its own purposes. So each API, there might be one which is better for certain things, but they're not better for just a singular thing. So I can't really answer that. What are the best apps should I build to build up my portfolio? It depends what you want to do. Again, it all depends on what you want to learn. Look into what you want to do and then do it. Do you think OS you use for coding and can affect? Yes, definitely. I think not React. I think Mac OS is the better out of Windows and Mac, right? They're not majorly different, but you've got much more focus when you're using a Mac. Personally, again, it's personal. It all depends on you. But I am a lot faster at developing on a Mac than I am on a Windows, especially the keyboard. The keyboard is just so much nicer on a Mac. Like, you've got that nice Mac feel, right? Windows keyboards aren't as nice. I don't like it. And I like the command button. I don't like having a Windows button. Windows are just not great. But yeah. Is simply is NodeMon pronounced NodeMon or NodeDemon? I mean, I would love it to be called NodeDemon, but I think it's called NodeMon because it's to do with Node.js, NodeMon, right? I always say NodeDemon, religious guy. I mean, no demon, whatever you want to call it, do it, but I'm calling it NodeMon. Do you know some websites to find web development jobs? Stack Overflow, GitHub now do it. Indeed, if you're in the United Kingdom, I don't know if it goes anywhere else. You've got loads of different ones. You really want to look for your local ones though. But to be honest, you want to go direct. Going through agencies is great, but I always got all my jobs pretty much going direct. The ones I got through I got one for an agency and I hated it. Because it's all a lie. They lie to you. I promise you they will lie to you. Even if they say they're being honest, they most likely don't know what the job is like. So you want to go straight to a job, look at the job, go there, figure out if it's for you, and bam. Hey Paul man, what's up dude? Welcome to the stream. We're about to end it. But hey, welcome to the stream. Mac OS equal to Windows plus Linux. What do you think about the corona situation and job demanding for Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure remote jobs are now skyrocketing, dude. So I wouldn't fuss. Web development hasn't been affected. Some companies have been affected which do web development because they've all had to go home and most of their stuff is based in a building, but like most of my business is skyrocketed. They haven't lost work, they've gained work. More people want to go online, more people want to do stuff online, so that's where people are going, online. And that's where us web developers, app developers are now, we're here, we're ready for it. Fire away your jobs. And it's not cheap, don't go cheap. The React, Vue, Angular, what is the to choose one? What's the criteria? Sorry, the E at the end really confused me. What's the criteria to choose one? Depends on the project, depends on what you're looking for. Neither of them are better than the other. There's preference. One you can preference over. You can say this one's better than this one. You can say that one's better than that. At the end of the day, they're all JavaScript based. They're all able to do the same things. React is great. It's got a massive community and it's backed by Facebook. Vue is awesome. It's it's got a major community now. It's awesome and it's great. Angular, right? It's backed by Google. Again, all big companies, they all have their own things. I can't really choose which one's better for you. You need to figure out which one it is best for you. Maybe by preference, try them all, see which one you prefer. Build a to-do app in each one, see which one was easier. Just try different things until you find the one you like. I use macOS for coding, but honestly, only because it's faster and smoother from Windows. Well, yes, Windows feels too sluggish for me. Windows is great for games, not for coding, I think. Configs to... Yeah, I agree. George Mendes says, does being a web developer help you become an app developer, not including... Yeah, definitely it does. You learn something from it, but also... You might want to get, if you learn Java, HTML, CSS, JavaScript and stuff like that, being a web developer, it's great and all, but it's not the best. So you want to, it's not completely similar, but it does help. It will help. If you have that knowledge, it will help. Ranagudi, see you later, man. Thanks for popping by. Peace out, dude. It's lightning. It's bye. Hanks, have a lot of time. Have a nice day. Bye. See you later, dude, man. Peace out, man. Thanks for popping by, dude. How do you go direct? Recruit? They are 100% time-wise. How do you go direct? Find their website, find the company you want to work for website, look around, search for local digital agencies or web companies, whatever. Apply. Just say contact them. Just contact whoever you think's the best person to contact. They're normally either a head, a manager, or maybe some sort of support person. Just find an email address. Send them an email saying, hey, I'm looking for a job. If you have any, please consider me. Here's my stuff. Here's what I can do. This is what I can do. This is what I can do to help you. Bam. Send it. They're just so bad because they get commission every single time they place you in a job, right? Every time they find you a job, they get a bonus from that company. People get paid to place people in jobs, and that's why they don't care if you enjoy that job or not. They place you, they get money. That's what people care about. Money's what makes some people evil, man. Money's the root of all evil. Also, money is awesome. I'd love to have money, but it is what it is. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, money's bad, money's good. What do you think of Angular, by the way, Tyler? Angular is good. I hate it, but I like it. I hated it recently. I used it a long time ago. I stopped using it for I haven't used it in like a year. I started using it again the other week, and I like it. I hate it. I love it. I hate it. I like it. I can't. I've got too many emotions, man. Too many emotions. I've got 2 minutes. I need to go, but they ghost you and don't care about you. Yeah, exactly. Are you working from home? I am working from home. This is my home. This is my house. Look here. Boop. Oh, look, there's my poster. Yo, Adam just subscribed. Thanks, man. Look. Boop. Boop. Sorry, I think I messed up my camera. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is everyone subscribing? Randog. I think my I don't know what's just happened, but there's been loads of people subscribing. I'm pretty sure it's just because, stuff. Can you make tutorials on app development with Ionic View? Not right now, but maybe in the future. How can I do it? Guys, I got 1 minute. All right, stop the questions. Hold up, hold the press. Thanks everyone for tuning into this stream. I gotta get back to work, but thank you all for popping by. You've all been absolutely awesome. The questions have been flying by. I haven't even been able to answer them all. You're that quick, guys. You're that awesome. I love you all. Thanks for popping by. Keep learning, keep doing good. You guys can make it. You can get these jobs. You just gotta keep pushing, learning, getting better. As soon as you do, let me know. I love it. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. And peace out.